Hey, what's up? Kevlin here, and it's been a while. I remember, I think about a year ago, I had to stop doing the Fullmetal Alchemist reviews because I'm broke. I am a penniless loser. I am not Mr. Krabs. So I had to stop that, and none of my friends had a Crunchyroll account that they had access to, so that I could just freeload off of them. You know how, like, people do with Netflix accounts. But, Rosie recently reached out to me and said, "Hey, do you know that Hulu has Full Metal Alchemist?" So I was like, "Let's try it again." I'm really excited. I hope this works. I don't know if it will. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and do the other 3 or 4 episodes I already did. We will see. I do know I want to have a few people, some of my friends, come and just have fun with me and watch it. But right now, we are just going to get started and see where it goes from here. So let's get started.
It is not an all-powerful art. It is impossible to create something out of nothing.
I love how I feel like they wanted this to be in like every opening,
must be given.
but it's, I don't know, I just feel like it's an explanation that the show just tosses at you for what alchemy is compared to what quote quote real life alchemy is, and then they're like, just accept it, and if you don't know what's going on, you're listening to this and nodding your head and just it goes in one ear and right out the other. The only way to really understand it is just to watch the first, like, 8 episodes. Let me see if I can find that picture. I might repeat a few things I've already reviewed or said, but still. Where is that picture of Gluttony? Oh, yeah, that? The little X's for the eyes. That, dang it, you can see it right before I pause it, but someone had to animate that, and I find that beautiful. Why do so many people in the show not have eyebrows? I genuinely want to know, because, I mean, I don't memorize people's faces that well, but I feel like a lot of people in real life have eyebrows.
You must be the bloodthirsty murderer who's been making a habit of targeting state alchemists lately.
Where does Scar get this information? Because this wasn't really a time when you could just, go on Facebook or just Google something. Like, how does he know their schedules and whereabouts? Does he just go up to a random person and it's like, hey, random kid trying to brush their turtle, do you know where the Iron Blood Alchemist lives? And they'll be like, I don't know who you are. Because I don't know. I feel like this is like stalker level where like there's a crazy girl and she knows her crush's like entire college day schedule, and he's like, how did you know I had history in this building? And she just smiles at him like, I don't know. How do you... I don't know.
That wasn't so difficult.
What? No! How?
Now you perish.
If you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Up again, huh?
Okay, so I haven't really looked at this until now. First off, that is a giant book on Hawkeye's desk. Second of all, who's that? I feel like that should have, like, they were trying to make it, like, Hughes or somebody, because this is, like, Mustang's whole squad. We got Hawkeye, we have Fallman, we have Breda, we have Havoc, and Fury. And then who's this? Who is, I would say, third wheeling on this party, but who are you? Why are you here? Like, I don't know. I know that sounds like you're not welcome here, but, like, I don't think we ever see this person again. Who are you?
Who's this?
Oh, wow, they actually changed the type to English, or the writing to English. Lieutenant Yoki has been the job of some... Wait. Lieutenant Yoki has been the job of some past... I don't think that's proper English, but hey, I can read it.
Lieutenant Yoki. It might help if you consulted a specialist. Huh? The sewing line...
This... Actually, it kind of looks like it's supposed to be legible. It just looks like whoever wrote this had, like, a severe tremor or something. Like, research and hiring mainly to biological growth. Is this how teachers feel when they're trying to read their students' papers and each one of them has a wildly different handwriting? Because I feel like this is gonna give me, like, a stroke or something.
There are people out here. Look.
Nina.
In the Fullmetal Alchemist app they had open for a bit, I saw some of the art, and I think they made Nina blonde, and that really threw me off. I don't know. I'll see if I can find a picture of it, but I personally prefer her with brown hair because I think both of her parents have brown hair, so I don't think it would make much sense if she had blonde hair, but what do I know about biology?
I'm sorry about the mess. Ever since my wife ran out, this place has been a wreck. I'm not much of a housekeeper.
It's doing dishes, my dude. You put the dishes in, you let them soak with some warm water and soap, and then you come back in like 20 minutes, wash them, and then you put them away. It's not that hard. Yes, you have a child and a dog. But I mean, like, she could help you, or you could just tell her to go outside and play, or you could do it after she's gone to bed. Like, what are you doing with all of your time? Like, oh, you're busy trying to, like, fuse more chimeras together. Like, oh, okay. You still need clean dishes. I just imagine when they run out of clean dishes, they just go out and buy more instead of cleaning the ones that they already have, and that's why there's so many dishes in that sink for only 2 people. Oh, Dad, where are you going? Oh, I'm going to buy more cups, but we have cups in the sink. Yeah, those are dirty. I'm gonna go buy more. Maybe that's where all their money is going to and why they're going broke.
Now that we're all settled in, let me say that it's a pleasure to meet you, Edward. As the Colonel told you, I'm the sewing life...
Please tell me that that thing in the back is an urn for his wife. It's just as a cover-up that he didn't do anything sus. Like, that looks like an urn. What else would you keep in that? It's not like you're gonna keep candy in that.
by equivalent exchange. Now, why are you interested in bioalchemy?
Oh, Ed, well...
Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I first saw this years ago, I already knew that this guy was suspicious. I don't know if this was, like, he was written to be like this, or it was supposed to be written as, like, a red herring, and the suspicious person was going to come later, because we were just introduced to Scar for the most part. So, I don't know, but I don't trust him. And, I mean, there are obvious reasons why, but I do not trust him. I want to know where he obtains these animals, because, I mean, some of these... This looks like a cross between a beaver, a dog, and, like, some kind of weasel. So where is this man obtaining weasels? You can't just go to Petco and be like, give me 7 weasels. They don't even have dogs there. They have, like, adoption Saturdays, but they don't just have dogs consistently there. I was also very disappointed when I was a kid and we were going to a pet store. I wanted to see all the dogs and cats, even though I'm allergic, and I was very disappointed to find that there were none there. There was just a handful of fish, I think they used to be fish, and some snakes, which were nice to see, and food for my frogs, and that's the reason why my dad took me there. Anyways, that looks like a platypus. I mean, the ducks at the pond are free if you can grab one. I don't know about the platypus. Actually, no. Those things are, like, venomous, and if you get, like, venomized by one, you are in for a rough time. I want to know if this guy has been banned from parks, zoos, and, like, pet stores. Or is this, like, a state alchemist thing? Like, they have a lot of money and access, so does he just go to, like, the military, like, I don't know, like, mail room or whatever? It's like, yeah, I would like to place an order for 7 blue ring octopus. Sir, why do you need that many?
Fairly widely regarded as an authority on chimeras, but the truth is, it hasn't actually been going that well lately.
Maybe because you're keeping everything in jars and they can't breathe. A lot of things need air and water to survive, even plants, even though a lot of them will choose to die inside your kitchen when you are tending to them, and then you see that dandelion outside growing out between the cracks in the sidewalk like, concrete.
I'm not sure they even know we're here anymore. Quite a catch, these two. A couple of prodigies.
Yeah, this, I don't know, this little segment, this little scene where he pushes his glasses up, this is what made me suspicious of him. Like, why? Why?
What are you up to down there, Ed?
You know what? Let's just say I'm taking a break from a long day of research.
Wait, go back. I don't know why I just noticed this. I feel like, wait for this to clear. I don't know if it actually is. Havoc's knees are, like, super low. I feel like they should be up higher. I don't know. It just bothers me. I feel like his knees are improperly placed.
I have a report, sir. A canvas has revealed that yesterday at 9:30, or right around that time, a man with a large scar on his face was sighted in the Central City train station by multiple station employees.
The station? Looks like that bastard got away.
I know y'all don't want to be raising alarm to, like, the general public, but the general public sounds like they're safe from scars. Like, they don't know that much about them right now. So wouldn't you at least want to tell, like, the regular, like, I don't know if they have regular police officers, but wouldn't you want to tell, like, the police and, like, the bus stations and, like, the train stations, like, hey, there's this dude, and he's usually wearing a yellow jacket and glasses and has, like, whitish silver hair. Can you make sure if anyone that remotely matches that description, tell us, like, if you can't stop them, can you at least tell us where they're going?
Hey, still green. They headed north 2 hours ago.
We were so poor in those days. My wife...
Yeah, see, she does have brown hair. So I don't know why in the app they made her blonde.
Yes.
And this, I got it second, like, I'm not the brightest cookie. You guys might have figured it out before me. But again, when I first saw this, like, this is the scene, I realized exactly what he had done. And it's like, why? Maybe that's just part of it, is just knowing, instead of having, like, a surprise element to it, it's knowing that something bad is going to happen and there's not much you can really do about it. Because watching, like, some of these episodes, like, there are some surprising factors, and then there's this one where I think it's just, maybe that's why so many people, like, don't like Shao Tucker and just this episode in general. Like, it's a good episode because it gets so many emotions out of you, but we all knew it was coming and there was just nothing we could do to save them. Like, oh, I don't know, I'm just gonna stop talking.
Able to take another.
Why is there so much grass at this headquarters? Central has the same problem. I think this is Eastern Command. Why is there so much grass? I don't know. Shouldn't there be, like, a parking lot or, like, a outside area where everyone can, like, hang out and enjoy their lunch breaks? Like, why is there so much grass? Who has to mow this? I imagine once they're done, they gotta turn around and start the cycle all over again.
You're Shao Tucker, correct?
Who are you? Not military.
Why does this man just have a giant empty room? Or did the military empty it out? Like, why is this room so big? Why is the room so empty? Was he planning on hosting a party here? I don't know what friends he has. It makes me think of the Monsters University scene where Uzma Capo is like, this is our living room, we call it Party Central, and they open the ceiling and the disco ball crashes down after a delay, and Mike and Sully were very unimpressed. So, that was, I think, episode 4. I don't actually remember the last time I just sat down and watched some of these episodes. Probably maybe about a year or so ago. I think the last time I actually fully watched the series, I started backwards with the last episode and then went that way. Yeah, I know a lot of people, they don't like this episode, but I don't know if it was a bad episode or it was so good, like, I think I said earlier where the episode did such a good job drawing out certain emotions that it was good and it was bad. But, I mean, yeah, I don't like Shao Tucker either. I think the reason, though, is that why this episode is so traumatizing is, one, yes, it is very rare to see kids and even some animals die in shows, so knowing that we had 2 of them die, and it was also very early in the series, is, like, that set the bar for who is able to be put on the chopping block for the rest of this series. I will say, I'm not an advocate for just killing everyone for the heck of it, but I do wish that more, I guess, good guys died, because we had Hughes, we had, I guess if you want to count, like, Greedling, or the hybrid, we had Hohenheim, and then we had Fu, and we had Buccaneer die. I think that's it that I can think of. I'm not 100% sure. But then we had a lot of villains die. we had the seven deadly sins, which also included the original Greed, who wasn't really a bad guy. He was a morally gray character, which also, like, I don't know, like, I would say Kimberly he's more of a bad guy than a good guy, but he's, like, a morally gray character. He does die, and I guess I'd categorize him as a villain. So we have more bad guys die than good guys. And I don't know who I would have... Let me know who you guys, out of all of... Okay, save one bad guy. That could include Greedling or, like, Kimberly, or... save one bad guy and kill off one good guy. That could be like Mustang or Hawkeye. If you want to go crazy, you could kill off like Edward. Like, who would you bring back and who would you kill and why? And how would that affect the series? Because yeah, there's some deaths, like we just saw the Iron Blood Alchemist. Yes, that was a death, but that he didn't do too much. He didn't have that much screen time. He was just more of he was Scar's appetizer. That's basically what it was. So I mean, if you want to choose him to bring back, you're more than welcome to, but, like, it'd be curious to see how different events would change. Like, let's just say, save Envy and kill off, Mrs. Bradley. I don't know. Yeah, let me know. I'm going to stop rambling, probably get something to drink, and start the next episode. So until then, you guys have a good one.